Pecan season here at my house. It's one of my favorite months for cooking. I always think that time after Halloween and pre-Christmas, the landscapes sort of look the color of pecans. And so the peach truck sent me pounds and pounds of pecans because they said it was a very good year for pecans. Who knew? They also did those. And I am making a corn syrup-free pecan pie. So basically it's a hybrid of like a chess pie meets a traditional pecan pie. It just doesn't have any of the corn syrup in it, which I'm just not a fan of. I just don't like the stickiness of it. So in my bowl, this is one of my favorite farmhouse pottery bowls. I'm whisking some air into 2 room temperature eggs. And to that, I'm going to add 1/2 cup or 1 stick of melted but cooled butter. If you pour it straight in from melting, you're going to cook your eggs. So basically we're sort of tempering it, but just, this is where you realize I'm actually left-handed. And while I'm doing this, the oven is preheating to 400 degrees. There we go. And for my shell, I'm really leaning into pecans. I found these. I was making an apple pie for a friend, and I was looking for a gluten-free option. And I found these pre-made pecan pie shells. So this is going to be pecan on pecan. Okay, in the bowl, we've got those 2 things. And now we're going to add 1 cup of light brown sugar. And then, of course, that was like packed in there. 1/4 of a cup of white sugar. Now this has just as much sweetness to it as a traditional pecan pie with all of that corn syrup in it. So it's just as unhealthy. But hey, Wilford Brimley was not invited to Thanksgiving this year. Then to that I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 tablespoon of milk, and 1 teaspoon of really good quality vanilla. Okay. We're just going to whisk these together. That is our liquid in this. And to that, we're going to add a cup, which this is a very heavy cup, as you can see here, of chopped pecans. And I'm going to insist that you get your pecans from the peach truck, because they're the very best Georgia pecans. Just sort of trying to whisk a lot of the bubbles, or the lumps out of there. Of course, that's sugar, so it's going to melt in the oven anyways. 1 cup. We're going to see how much I'm actually putting in here. And then I'm adding 1 bar. So we'll measure it out. I bet it's like a 1/2 cup. So there's 1 cup, or whatever else this is, of just your favorite chocolate. If you want to go super sweet, you can use milk. Now this is pretty dark.